Lunatics, welcome back to the channel. Back out in the bait laboratory today, and gonna be making some more stuff for my Lake Texoma event. You guys saw my video the other day where I made up the green pumpkin, purple laminate worms. I got another bait that I'm gonna be making up, and I'm gonna show you some other stuff that I've been getting ready for the trip. I always end up making way too much, but I just wanna share some stuff with you guys. So stay tuned, watch me make these baits, and check out some of the stuff I got going for Lake Texoma. Right here we got the worms that I made in my last video. Definitely not doing those colors justice. The lighting is just not quite good enough in here right now. But as you can see, we got that green pumpkin and purple color right there. Now that color's kind of showing up a little bit better. But then what we also got right here is some spinner baits that I got made up. Let's get rid of these eyes right here. We got some 3/4 ounce, 1 ounce, half, and we might have 3/8 or 2 in there. I'm not exactly sure, but why it says P on that plate is because those are going to be my practice ones. A lot of times I'll reuse the components, like I'll reuse the hooks or something like that, and I'll use those for practice. They might have already caught fish, they may not be as sharp as they used to be, so what I do is I just reuse them, use those ones for practice, and that way if I want to cut the hooks off or something like that, it's not a big deal because those are not brand new super sharp hooks. And then we have a ton more spinner baits right here. These are all different sizes. Super light wire, you guys know that if you follow my stuff, you know I like to use that super light wire, and that's what we got right here as well. Bunch of different sizes in there, 3/8, half, 3/4, and 1 ounce spinner baits with light wires on there. Gotta have a bunch because if that spinner bait bite is on, I'm gonna be going through a lot of these because of that wire, and you know, you can only get so many fish out of these lighter wire spinner baits. One of the lame things about getting all your tackle ready when it's tournament time is you never know what you're actually gonna end up using. I could use all this stuff that you just saw. I could be using the stuff that you're gonna see me make today, or I could use none of it. I might throw it a few times in practice, end up not getting bit, and then not end up using it at all, and I got all this tackle that I made up that I don't end up using, so you end up accumulating a lot of different stuff. I bought some crankbaits, bought some other stuff, and in a future video I'm gonna show you some more of the stuff that I have available to me for the tournament and stuff that I bought specifically for Lake Texoma, so stay tuned for one of those videos coming up. But you know, it's just one of those things, you never know what you're gonna encounter. You don't know what the conditions are always gonna be, don't know what the water quality is gonna be like, if it's gonna be dirty, if it's gonna be clean, if they're gonna be on reaction stuff, if they're gonna be on the slow stuff. I already made up a bunch of other jigs and stuff like that that I'll show you guys in another video. But yeah, you just never know, and you kind of just make this stuff hoping that you end up using it. So what we got going right here is the Do-It Molds Zipper Goby mold. Obviously it's a 3 cavity. We're gonna be going with the green pumpkin, black flake, and purple flake. I really like that color. It's probably gonna be a little bit darker than the color that we did yesterday, but I think these are gonna turn out really cool. And when I see this bait, it always just screams smallmouth to me. So my plan with those Zipper Gobies, once I'm all done with it, is to put them on a ball head jig or like a football jig, depending on what kind of cover, what kind of depth I end up fishing. The ball heads are gonna be non-weedless, so there's not gonna be a weed guard or anything like that, but the football heads will have a weed guard. So depending on cover and structure and stuff like that I'm fishing will depend on what actual head I end up using. But I'm kind of thinking about using that ball head on the finesse deal and just kind of working it real slow, kind of just reeling it along the bottom. I definitely think that those smallmouth will definitely eat it out there at Lake Texoma. Okay, so as you can see, we are up at above 350, 352, 353. So we're definitely at temp, which is where we want to be. And in these ones, I'm going to add in some salt. I wanted to add in more salt than what I got, but this is all I have. I actually ran out. So we only had about 1/8 of a cup, and this is 2 cups of Plastisol, so it's definitely not as much salt as I would have liked. The reason I added the salt in first is because the salt does change your color up just slightly, so I wanted to put the salt in before adding the colorant in. So let me shake up the bottle of colorant. We're going to be using the Watermelon Brown X2 colorant today because I'm going for a little bit more of a green pumpkin than I am the watermelon. So this Watermelon Brown does end up becoming a pretty good green pumpkin. So let me get this shaked up and then we'll add some drops in. Well, I apologize for that dog barking. There's nothing I can do about that. Neighbors have someone next door and the dog doesn't like it. But here's our Watermelon Brown. I'm going to add in 10 drops. 7, 8, 9, 10, and we'll see what we got with that, and then we'll decide on if we need any more flake or if I need to add anything else in. But so far. That's kind of a neat looking watermelon brown, or a green pumpkin color, I'm sorry, because yeah, that's definitely much more green pumpkin than what we were dealing with yesterday. Yesterday was much more watermelon. But I think I'm going to add a couple, maybe 3 more drops. 1, 2, 3, we'll go 4. So we got 14 drops, and that's probably going to be good, especially when I add in the black flake. It'll darken it up just slightly, nothing crazy, but the black flake does darken things up slightly. And then we'll add in some purple flake as well. So let me get my flakes out, and then we'll add that in. All right, so our flakes are ready to go. I'm gonna add in a 1/4 teaspoon of black flake, and then I'm gonna add in a 1/4 teaspoon of larger purple flake. That's 035. We were using really small 008 or 0015. I think it was the 008 is what we were using in the last video. But I wanted a little bit darker color, green, so I'm gonna go with a little bit larger purple flake. It all just boils down to personal preference, but that's a pretty cool color. I'm liking that so far. I think I kind of got lucky and got this color where I wanted pretty quickly. I might end up having to add in some green colorant into the mix, but I'm gonna pour up a batch and see what they look like first, because I wouldn't mind it being like a translucent kind of green pumpkin. Not like super translucent, but just enough so you can kind of still see into the bait and really see that flake and that purple. Okay, so only single injector today. Obviously, we're just doing this one single color. So I'm going to draw up our Plastisol like so. Then we're going to come over to the mold, even pressure down. Doesn't take a whole lot of Plastisol to fill up this mold. Hopefully it did fill it in all the way. This is a cold injector with a cold mold, so sometimes you end up with issues when everything's a little bit too cold, but I think we should probably be good. The Plastisol is fairly hot, so we'll check those out here in a second. Okay, so I think we're good to go to take these out and check out how our colors turned out. Definitely filled out good, which is what we were going for. And yeah, this color is actually really, really good. I'm gonna stick with that. It turned out really good. I really like the way that purple flake kind of shows in. Hopefully it's coming through well on camera for you guys. But yeah, really satisfied with these. I'm gonna put these to the side and we'll get another batch going. One thing to note when you guys are doing plastics with salt in them is you definitely need to continuously stir your Plastisol. A lot of times that salt ends up falling all the way to the bottom of the cup, so you definitely need to stir it up so that way that salt gets mixed in, and when you get your injector to draw up all your Plastisol, you get that salt in there because that's what you're going for. And one other thing, something new that I want you guys to pay attention to is Do-It Molds has given me an affiliate link. And that affiliate link doesn't give me commission or anything like that, but that affiliate link makes it so they can see when people that follow my content go to their website. So if you're gonna go to the Do-It Molds website, please copy and paste the Do-It Molds link that's in the description of this video, and I'm going to list it down below here. But use that link if you're going to end up buying stuff from the Do-It Molds website, or if you're going to go check things out after watching the videos or something like that. Please use that affiliate link. It'll definitely show that you guys are going to their website from watching the content. So make sure to check out the description and keep that, save that link, copy, paste it somewhere, something like that. Use that link. I'd really appreciate it. And since we're on the topics of links, another link that's really important is the Omnia Fishing link that I have in the description of today's video as well. I don't know about you guys, but I've been having some issues when it comes to shipping times from some of the other online tackle companies. I know I'm not talking about 6 cents or anything like that. So check out omniafishing.com. Use my affiliate link to go over there as well. That's one way they track my activity, and I do get some commission off sales when you buy stuff using that affiliate link from omniafishing.com. If you've never heard of them, go check them out. Use that link that's in the description. I'm also gonna put it down here so you guys know what to look for in the description of the video. If you haven't shopped there before for your tackle, and they have everything. That's 6 cents products. They got all the different brands, reels, everything. It's just basically, you know, like a Bass Pro or a Tackle Warehouse or something like that. Just another option for you. And the shipping times have been a lot faster for me. So check them out. Use that affiliate link. Make sure to save that link as well, so that way every time you go shopping there, you can use that affiliate link, and that helps me out and it gives me some commission. So it's an awesome way to support the channel. All right, let's check out our next run of Zipper Gobies. I really like the way these things are turning out. Yeah, look at that. Those are looking really, really good. It's not quite as dark as it looked in the cup, but I definitely think this is a really, really good color. You can't beat a color like this. Green pumpkin, black flake with a little bit of purple. You just can't beat it, guys. Like, this is just an awesome, awesome color. All right, we're gonna get another round of 3 going, and like I said, guys, make sure to stir your Plastisol whenever you're using salt, because it will sink to the bottom. But one other thing is, let me know what you guys think of this color that I'm making today. Let me know what you think about the bait. Let me know how you guys would fish it yourselves. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. In addition to these bait making videos, I also do a lot of on the water videos, how-to videos, tournament fishing videos, stuff that I think you guys would like. And if you want to see a channel where somebody makes baits and then also fishes them and catches fish on those baits, make sure to tune in and subscribe to my channel, because that's exactly what we do here on the channel. A lot of people that follow my content also know that as well. So make sure to drop some comments down in the comment section. I really appreciate that. And if you guys are liking the video so far, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Let's check out that last pour. I'm pretty sure they turned out pretty darn cool, because all the other ones have turned out really good as well. And yeah, they definitely turned out good. I'm excited to fish these. I can't really wait to get out to Lake Texoma and fish these things. They're turning out really good. I definitely think you could drop shot these things as well. So there's a good look at our zipper gobies right there, guys. I really think these turned out really, really well. I definitely think these are going to be great on a jig head, great as a drop shot, Texas rig. You could flip this thing. A lot of things you can do with these. This mold also is a great one to do laminate colors. I did a video a long time ago doing green pumpkin and black. One side was green pumpkin, the other side was black, and it was a really cool color. This thing laminates really, really well. But yeah, guys, I really hope you guys liked today's video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel, and also watch one of the options right here on this screen, where you can either watch one of the playlists, my tackle making playlist, or a video that YouTube thinks that you're gonna like. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya!